She forgets to bring lunch at least once a week, so I offer her mine. After school and on weekends, she's too busy to hang. Mostly I can get her to smile, but some days I just can't win. Nicknames. "Lead the class in, Mother Duck," says Mr. C to Seb. Murmurs and smirks. Mother Duck. Ha ha ha. And Seb turns pink. "An experiment," says Mr. C. "Yes," says the class. "In observation," says Mr. C. We examine fossils and are told to write down our observations so we can classify each species. "Continue to observe," says Mr. C, and he leaves the room. I observe an unclassified species, Bongo. Using his compass, he bores a hole in the side of the cap of his pen. He pulls out the ink tube, chews a 3-centimeter piece off the end, then jams that into the hole. He hooks up his weapon to the tap at his workbench and fires away, an arc of water streaming from one side of the room to the other. I yell, "Duck!" and Seb stands, placing himself in the line of fire. He's answered to it. That's settled. It must be his name. Great luck. Duck, under Bongo's bombardment, flees to Mr. C's bench, rips a paper towel from the dispenser, shoves it under the tap and flings the wad at Bongo. Direct hit to the chest. Bongo stops spraying. Everyone peers from their hiding spots behind benches and stools as he peels the glob from his shirt and pelts it at Duck, who again doesn't. It splatters across his scalp like duck poo. The door flies open, Mr. C strides in, points at Bongo and says, "You're to sit where I can always see you. Swap seats with Casey." Winning. Gemma, Duck and Bongo cheer from the sidelines. I've scored a 6 against Mersey High, the private college of cricket elites who kick our butts every season. I scan the boundary of Kendall Oval. Casey sits at the north end, reading. When Mersey takes up bat, I bowl like a demon, take 3 wickets in all. Each time, I look north and see Casey, still reading. We lose, as usual, and pack up. "Good game, well done." Pats on the back, handshakes all round. Seared by the sun, we walk back to school, line up for the bus home. Casey, who walks, smiles on her way past and says, "Great bowling, Luke." Great bowling. February heat, the worst kind, slides sweat down our bodies, and we bake like chickens under the E-block stairs where Year 10 hangs. Duck slurps from the bubbler. Bongo creeps up behind, jams his finger over the spout, sprays Duck up the nose. Duck shoots back, and Bongo retreats. Soon, they both man a bubbler, spray each other until soaked, then open fire on the rest of us. We scatter, take up positions behind the seats and defend ourselves, drink bottles squirting until they run dry. Time for the big guns. Grenades appear from school bags. We hurl them across the quad in a constant splatter of apples, tangerines and oranges that rarely find their target. I polish an apple on my crotch, and Casey cracks up. Then I bowl a flipper that ricochets off a bubbler, spins over the railing, and lands on the top stair at the foot of our principal. Our principal. Mr. Tink, a.k.a. Stink, says we cannot be trusted, are all equally to blame, need to learn about consequences. So he cancels our first field trip. We protest, send him a letter, put a petition together, demand he reconsider, and get no response. Bongo buttonholes him in the car park, only to be told, "The matter is closed." Bongo begs, pleads, and whines, then launches into a tirade of abuse. Like that's gonna do it. Stink stalks off and leaves Bongo staring at the ground in the car park. In the main quad.